You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Hi, it's Lenore, and welcome back. This is going to sound like the most adult conversation ever right now, and I know I'm a little late to this game, but I recently found a new love for kitchen knives. There's no better feeling than when you're able to just slice right through that piece of steak so smoothly, or even that block of cheese so effortlessly. This conversation already has me feeling some type of way, but I will admit that I'm not the best cook out there by all means. However, those are one of the things that has disencouraged me from my culinary masterpieces was the non-effective knives. They were very dull. I felt like I was doing a forearm workout just trying to cut things down, and it really hurt. I felt like I was, our engineer Chris is laughing at me, but that's the truth. I felt like I was putting so much work into just cutting meat, cutting cheese, cutting absolutely anything. And I realized, because I learned, like I said, this is going to be the most adult conversation ever, that when you have a sharp knife, you actually have more control, less slippage when you cut, which ultimately leads to safer, more consistent slices. The more you know, right? So the blades from Cutco have all these very great grooves that help you really cut. It's show and tell today. So I have one of my favorite kitchen knives. It's my cheese Cutco knife. I love this thing. It's been around, I don't know, 10 years, I think. Now I've had this knife, which is great. And I even brought some cheese. I didn't mean to hit the mic. I even brought some cheese. That's how nice they cut, my friends. Little show and tell today. And more to show and more to help you in your kitchen because, of course, some cheeses are paired up with different things and you want some meat and stuff like that, and you want just a variety of the best culinary tools that you can possibly get in your kitchen. And I did find that the Cutco Cutlery knives are one of the most reliable and the most long-lasting. Like I said, I've had this knife, this cheese knife, for over 10 years now, and it's still, going strong. So on the line right now, we have Brett Kramer. He is a Cutco sales professional, and he's going to let us know why it actually is an incredible investment to get some Cutco knives or even any of their other products that they do sell. So Brett Kramer, welcome to the show.
Hey, Lenore, how are you?
Doing well. Now, I need all the details. How did you decide to sell Cutco full time?
Yeah, so I was a college kid. I'm sure a lot of people who are listening to this might have had a college kid come over when they were doing something for school in between college, summer break or winter break. That's kind of how I started. And then I transitioned to full-time a few years ago. I've been doing about 7 years now, but because it's a great product, it's American made, and it's something that I could feel good knowing that I sold to somebody that they're going to use every day for the rest of their life, and it's guaranteed forever. They get passed down to their kids.
I was just going to ask why it made it so special, but you just said it's guaranteed.
Yeah. So there's a lot of knives on the market. There's some great knives, but there's way more not so great knives that you'll see at Target and Walmart. If you see a $100 knife set that it's a block in 10 to 15 pieces, you're going to have to replace that in a couple months. Mm-hmm. Cutco is one of the things you could buy once, use every day, and never have to replace because of our forever guarantee. So not only we made in upstate New York since the 40s, but it's something that when you buy, we cover everything for you. So if anything ever breaks, chips, or cracks, send it back, get a brand new one. Whenever you need sharpening, if there's a rep in your area, we could come to the house and do it for free, or you could send it back to Cutco and they do it for free. And lastly, is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So especially with these times where we're doing a lot of virtual and Zoom appointments, we give you a full month to try it all out. So we ship it to you for free to make sure you like it, the way it feels, the way it cuts, and everything as well.
Yeah, I have as I demonstrate, I got my little cheese knife here that I like,
the soft grip. That's the soft grip cheese knife, and I have the regular one right here too.
You're right. Okay, so the truth is that I never really, and when I first met you, I was like, knives, whatever. But it's so true, Brett. Sometimes I don't want to put so much effort into just cutting. And with especially with this cheese one, it's just, ooh, nice.
Yeah. And I know I've been your mom's Cutco guy for a couple of years, but she had Cutco even before me. So Cutco's been in your family for years. I said, even before I met you guys.
It's funny when you said the college students, because I think it was my freshman year of college, and another former classmate of mine ended up coming to my house to just I was like, Mom, why? I was like, why is this guy here? Like, I'm not even friends with him. She's like, I'm friends with his mom, and I just want to like buy some Cutco knives. It's like, okay, cool.
Exactly.
But you're right. It is such a good investment.
Yeah. Now, like I said, I was one of those kids, but this is my full-time career. So I'm doing this. Normally I do home shows and like in-home appointments, but with everything going on, doing Zoom appointments, past customer calls, and this is my first time doing a podcast. So I think that's really cool too. You never know what type of layers you're going to add when these type of situations come along.
Now, the best part about Cutco is that you don't just sell knives, right? You have other products?
Yeah, actually, I have this set up in my office that I would normally set up in a like a home show or something. So
show and tell?
A few different things we got over here. Yeah. So you can see these are like our three main knife sets, like a basic, a family to complete set.
Yeah.
In the white and the dark. We have a couple different samples of the cookware here because we also sell cookware.
Mm-hmm.
And then down at the bottom, we got the flatware. It looks like the holiday set, but it's your everyday set. And happy wife, happy life right there.
Yup. Actually, for me, it's more like happy future husband, happy me, because he's the chef. So it's like,
that's good for you.
And I didn't realize that knives were really that important into your whole kitchenware. I wouldn't know. I'm not like the best of cooks out there, but I'm learning.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is kind of like what would be called the Cutco kitchen. So we have the knives, the cookware, the flatware, and the accessories, so that once you have it all, you don't have to worry about buying that type of stuff in your kitchen again. And your family program is where people start buying for their kids and their other family members because it's the only thing you could give somebody that they'll use every day and have forever.
Yeah, true. You don't realize how often you use your knives, your cookware. Like, these tools are
especially
essential.
Now.
Oh yeah, no, I've learned. I was cutting up a lot of chicken yesterday, and I was like, I feel like a housewife right now. I was like, I wanted just to take out, so I'm not just slaving in the kitchen type of thing. So where can I buy Cutco? Through you, right?
Yeah, so I'm one of the top reps, one of the main reps in the whole Northeast, because I do it as a career. So people could buy through me through my website, through me over the phone, when we're at home shows, street fairs, just events that would normally have Cutco, because we don't sell in stores because we're a direct selling company since the 40s. So most people who don't know about us is because they were never referred to by a friend or a family member, because it's not something that you're normally going to see advertised on TV or anything like that. Even though we have been on shows like Modern Marvels, Made in America, and How It's Made, and we're on Forbes' top 15 best American-made products of all time. So, I mean, if you haven't heard of this stuff, it's fine because, like I said, we're direct selling. But once you do get to know about it, you do learn. It's like, all right, this is really good stuff. It's going to be worth it. It's going to burn your hole in a pocket for a second, but it's better than buying random stuff every other month, every couple of years from the department stores. It's just not cutting it, no pun intended.
It'll definitely add up, and it's probably way worth it to spend a little bit more money now than over the period of time you don't realize how much you actually, invested into those tools for your kitchen. Now, you did mention that you have gift options. So, like, what are they? So I know if I want to, like, send a link to somebody, it's like, hey, I want something for, 4th of July. I want something for Labor Day.
So we have different ways of gifting. So our family program is one of them that I mentioned a little bit. So we have different size sets of knives, cookware, and then like our flatware chest, kind of like a hope chest that people give to their kids when they get married. The knife sets for the cookware and they moved out. But then we also have something I'm going to grab real quick. We have something called our business gifting program. So for realtors or business owners or just anybody who gives out gifts throughout the year around the holidays, we actually engraved the Cutco, like here's Remax. We engraved the Cutco so that they give it out to their clients instead of a bottle of wine or a gift basket. Because again, it's like a dishwasher safe business card that people will use every day and their family and friends will see and use in the kitchen as well. So it generates leads down the line for your business too.
That's a really cool idea.
Cutco's thought of everything. We're the biggest gifting company in the country, and we work with tons of real estate agents and offices. And because at the end of the day, people like gift baskets, they like bottles of wine because it's free gifts. But at the end of the day, it's consumable. It's gone after the day, after a week. Whereas Cutco, they're using it every day, loving it, generating leads, and passed down to their kids, and it's guaranteed forever. Plus, everything we've been talking about is American made. And what better time to buy American made than now?
I mean, agree. You just said you were like the headquarters. What is it, New York? I'll even drive there.
Upstate New York, the factory. And the cool thing is, like, even through all this, we've still been able to hold open like part of our shipping department, but the production hasn't been there because they won't let them in the factory. But Cutco's selling more now than ever because everybody's cooking more and we are recruiting more. So there's not a shortage of selling Cutco. There's short of actual Cutco right now because we're hoping that those workers get back in. But everybody's buying because everybody's supporting American made and everybody's cooking. What better investment to make right now?
I don't know. I sure as know that I'm going to be adding that to my wedding registry coming up. So thank you for that. So if you'd like to purchase anything from Cutco Cutlery, you can reach out to Brett at mycutcorep.com/BrettKramer. That's my M-I Cutco Cutco rep.com/Brett BRETT and Kramer with a K KRAMER. You can even reach out to him on his email BrettKramer at CutcoKramer.com, or even reach him on his cell 917-716-2823. Brett, thank you so much for joining us today.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to see it and listen to the podcast after. And I also started a Facebook group that I've added a lot of my customers to, but also anybody who has Cutco, doesn't have a rep, enjoys cooking, they could feel free to add me on that or search me on Facebook because I do free drawings on there and I do my own cutting and cooking videos on there as well too that people usually enjoy. So it's just like thing I like to do to give back value and give away some free Cutco too.
I'm just thinking how to properly hold a knife while cutting a piece of steak because I learned that there's actually a proper way to do that, not just there's more.
Well, even the thing that makes it easier with Cutco is that you'll notice that we don't have a regular round or straight design. So it's called the universal wedge lock design. Mm-hmm. So when you hold it, your thumb and your finger are already super comfortable right there.
Yeah, I have one of the
steak knives. The little ones, yeah. So
it helps. I feel it.
Yep. You got the table knives and then the new steak knives. So we have a few different options also, and it comes in different colors. So whatever is best for you, they're all going to cut the same. You're all going to be happy. You might cut yourself, but it'll be a nice clean cut.
Band-Aids, please, and in reuse. So, Brett, again, thank you so much. And that's a wrap on another episode of the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. I'm your host, Lenore, and I will see you next time.